Man, oh man, did I miss this. Rangers win, baby. 2-1 over the Boston Bruins. Not a pretty win at all, but I'm actually going to give them the benefit of the doubt tonight only because of the fact they had 2 weeks off. You come out like that against Detroit, though, on Thursday, we're going to have some problems here because that was pathetic, except for the third period. The third period? Yeah, play like that. Fine. The first two periods? No, never play like that again. Even the third period, I thought that there were many just bad things about the game. Just way, way, way too much passing and not enough shooting at all. And it was just embarrassing all around. There's no way around it. It was just an embarrassing effort. But again, 2 weeks off. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. One player on the team, though, I mean, I don't think I have to say who. Uh, Seems like he hasn't missed a beat since the 2 weeks off. But everyone else on the team completely was just out of it, especially for the first two periods. And it was beyond embarrassing. They had 15 shots in the second period. There is no freaking way because the second period they were a bit better. They had a couple good looks, but I didn't think that there was anything great there. But yeah, before we dive into the action here, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're a Ranger fan, turn notifications on. Sorry for uploading this late, of course. I was at the game. If you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, by the way. You would know I was at the game. But I was at the game, so that's why this is going up as late as it is. And yeah, and if you're not following me on Twitter, like I said, do that because you can get involved in the videos as well. And follow me on TikTok also. I gotta get more content going over there. But yeah, so like I said, it's been 2 weeks. So just like the Rangers, just give me the benefit of the doubt if I miss a beat here or there. But shots on goal in this one, 34-32 in favor of the Rangers. Sure did not seem that way, especially with how abysmal the Rangers were in the first period. Face-off percentage, 55-45 in favor of the Rangers. That's actually shocking, considering they lost a lot of crucial face-offs, at least what I thought. Mika in overtime, losing a lot of face-offs. Wasn't pretty. Hits 36-25 in favor of the Rangers. The Rangers got physical tonight. Reeves was all over the damn place. He sent Brandon Carlo flying. I believe that was in the first period. I think that was the first period. It was, yeah, I think it was. I'm not sure, but he sent Brandon Carlo flying. And how about Zach Jones? People say he's too short to be in the National Hockey League. Well, how about that? He said, "Fuck all of you that say that," and said Charlie McAvoy freaking. He sat his ass down. Some great hits all around from the Rangers tonight. They played a nice physical game. Block shots split at 13 and giveaway split at 10 apiece. Shots on goal for the first period, 8-2. And it sure, it sure felt that way because that was the first period for me. I was sleeping at the Garden there. And it sucks because the Garden was hyped early. It's been 2 weeks, so everything was just great there. And then 3 minutes in, though, Charlie Coyle from Craig Smith scores. Terrible no-look pass turnover by Barclay Goodrow right by the blue line leading out of the Rangers zone. And, of course, yeah, Smith capitalized on it. And then a weird little bounce as Igor goes out of the net. And, Coyle ends up burying that. And the Rangers. Bruins go up. Like I said, I'm missing a couple beats here. It's been a bit. But the Bruins go up early, 1-0. And just nothing was going at all for the Rangers. Nothing. They were throwing the hits, sure. But in terms of anything else they were doing, you're batshit crazy if you think that they were going to do that they did anything else in the first period because it was just absolutely abysmal. Too many turnovers. And then when they were in the offensive zone, it was just watching passing practice because they were just not shooting the puck on goal at all. The only line that was really doing anything that first period offensively was the fourth line, believe it or not. But even then, they were abysmal. Greg McKegg, he had a wide open look. He just completely fans on it. Julian Gauthier, like I said, who finishes better? Like I said on Twitter, who finishes better? A man with erectile dysfunction or Julian Gauthier? You tell me in the comments. But it was just absolutely embarrassing that first period. And they cannot play like that again. Sorry, I sound weird, by the way. I'm losing my voice here. Screaming a lot at the game. as I always do. But uh second period, a lot better to a degree. 15-9 in favor of the Rangers for shots. So the shots would tell you bet tell you that the Rangers played better that period, but it didn't really seem that way. The shots were just not good looks at all. They weren't high danger chances. They had a couple of them. In the first period, also Reeves almost had a beautiful tipping goal. But second period, the Rangers had a couple good looks, but nothing too spectacular there. Uh Strom had a lot of shots on goal tonight. He had a couple good looks, but some of them went wide. And I forgot who it was in the second period that just, I don't know where the fuck he shot it. Oh yeah, I think it was Strom actually who just shot it to just Madagascar. I don't know what he was doing there, but they looked a lot better. They were getting a lot more offensive zone time, and they were getting some opportunities here and there, but nothing sustainable and just nothing too great. But they did keep the Bruins off the board as Igor came up with huge, huge saves. And that was a theme all night. And that was the one player, by the way, if you couldn't tell, that I was referring to that hasn't missed a beat since the 2-week layoff. And then the third period, I'm miserable there. I'm thinking, what the hell is going to happen here? And they start off slow, but not too late into the third period. Braden Schneider with a great pass from the defensive zone up to the blue line leading to the Bruins zone. And then Chad Hunt, baby, Dryden Hunt. Follow the Chad Hunt posse on Instagram if you're not, by the way. But Dryden Hunt finds Phil Keto. Keto misses on the initial chance. He gets his own rebound and he buries that one. A lucky goal, but we take it. And the Rangers tie us 1-1. The Garden is electric. The Rangers are getting far more opportunities. I was getting pissed earlier in the game because the crowd was just applauding them nonstop. And it just was annoying for these great shifts. Meanwhile, it was just a passing clinic. But the third period, there was legit reason to be hype. There were great opportunities. I thought that that was by far their best period, despite the shots not saying it. I don't know if I said it, but 12-11 favor the Bruins first shots. Didn't seem that way. The Rangers had a lot of good looks. But yeah, I thought that was the best period. I can't talk. For the Rangers by far. Just a lot more offense going. A lot more. And then this goes to overtime. And yeah, overtime brought a lot of great chances. Panarin misses 2 freaking breakaways in it after getting just absolute beauties of passes. One of them from Strom, I believe, of course. And it just sucked that he missed on those breakaways. And then late in overtime, Igor gets absolutely trucked by Craig Smith. And they let him stay in the game. And then after the next whistle, yeah, you got to get into concussion protocol. After making a great glove save, I believe it was on Charlie Coyle. Makes a great glove save on him. And yeah, has to go out for concussion protocol. He slams his stick on the glass. And then the Garden just was absolutely not having it. Everyone's booing the fuck out of the concussion spot or whatever. Booing the fuck out of it. And then, yeah, Georgiev goes in and didn't look good because you have the go. They had some good chances late in overtime, but it didn't look good because you were going into a shootout with a cold goalie. Yeah, that's not exactly ideal to win a hockey game. However, Gerard Gallant just with a galaxy brain move. I don't know if this was intentional or not, but calls a timeout late when the Rangers get an offensive zone draw. You're thinking, okay, they're strategizing something, but they actually disguisingly, I don't know if that's a word. I don't know what I'm saying, but that actually bought time for the Rangers and Igor Shesterkin to come back out. As he comes back out right as the shootout was about to start, the crowd goes fucking insane when they see Igor coming out, and it was absolutely electric in there. He comes out for the shootout. Unfortunately, it didn't look good early as DeBrus scored on the first one. Then Mika ends up scoring. Pasternak, he ends up getting denied there. Panarin scores. Charlie Coyle unfortunately scores. And then Lafreniere with the chance to win. Nope, he's not going to win. But Panarin, that freaking move that he did was just absolutely insane. Adam Fox, I don't know what he was doing on his move, but he got denied. Igor just making great saves on Taylor Hall. Charlie McAvoy, Ryan Strome. I don't know what his attempt was either. Chris Kreider, he tried to do the Kucherov again. Didn't work out there. Hito, I really thought he was going to send this one out. He almost had a really great one-handed tuck move there. But Dryden Hunt also had a great move, even though he went flying afterwards. Keandre Miller goes out there, and I'm wondering, why is it not Kevin Rooney? Why is it not Barkley Goodrow? There's a couple other guys that I thought really could have maybe got a look there, but Keandre Miller, as he's been doing as of lately, at least offensively, he shuts me up, and he buries the shootout winner. Rangers win this one. Igor stands on his freaking head, making a case not just for the Vezina, but the freaking Hart Trophy. But my God, was it insane at the Garden tonight. In terms of each line for tonight, the first line of Kreider, Kreider, Zibanejad, and Lafreniere, not the best tonight, and it's not what you like to see considering Lafreniere's getting those top 6 minutes. I thought that he had a pretty decent game. He fanned on an opportunity that he had a wide open net, which really made me upset and pissed me off. But he played physical out there, I guess, right? 4 hits. But Kreider, not the best game from him necessarily. I thought Kreider didn't look too great. Zibanejad, that entire line was definitely the worst line. They did not look great out there. Second line of Panarin, Strome, and Barkley Goodrow. They had a decent game. Barkley Goodrow, of course, that mistake. But other than that, I thought he had a pretty solid game. And then for Strome and Panarin, they had pretty solid games. Panarin, how about him in the first period? Just, my God, the shit he does in the offensive zone. I've been trying not to swear as much on the channel, and that's just not going well tonight because my voice is just gone. I'm tired. But I thought that line was all right. It could have been better, but this is why the Rangers struggled, because the top 6 was just non-existent. Their line, surprisingly, actually pretty solid tonight. Their line being Dryden or Chad, whatever you like to call him, Hunt, Phil Peedle, and Julian Gauthier. I thought that they were actually somewhat decent tonight. Could they finish their chances? Absolutely not, but they were the only line to score tonight, so hey, I guess that counts for something, but they were pretty solid all around. The fourth line I thought was the best line tonight, that being, of course, Kevin Rooney, Greg McKegg, Ryan Reeves. McKegg, not so much. Rooney and Reeves I thought were really great tonight. Reeves with 8 freaking hits. Rooney just was making such great plays, though, all night. Some little plays. Absolutely loved him. The defense, please keep these defensive pairs to an extent with one of them. Fox, or Lingard and Fox, can't talk. They were really great tonight. I don't fault them at all for the goal that was let out. Fox had a really great night, especially offensively with those 4 shots on goals. He had really great looks all night. But definitely the best defensive pair. Actually, they were not the best defensive pair. The third pair was. Second pair, though, of Miller and Trouba. Yeah, man, performance from them. Way too many times where they were letting up breakaways, odd man rushes, but at least they would step up for each other. It came in handy tonight, and it definitely helped out that they did, but you don't like some of the looks that they gave the Boston Bruins tonight. They were definitely the worst offensive pair, but not terrible. And then please, please, please go on. You listen to us with sitting Patrick Nemeth, and I hope that you start listening more, because Zach Jones and Braden Schneider were the best defensive pair tonight, and I don't think it's really a debate. They were just so freaking good. The way Zach Jones moves the puck, man, and the way if you just watch this kid in person, he is so freaking impressive. And Igor Shesterkin, what more do I need to say about him? He is just absolutely insane. Met him after the game. I freaking love him so much. Let's get to Twitter before my voice dies. New York South 24 says, we're cooked 5-on-5, but we won. What Miller shut me up for shitting on him. Wait, what a win. Miller shut me up for shitting on him. Can't read. The NHL tried to give Boston a win. Yeah, the NHL or the refs tonight were not really spectacular. They weren't calling anything either way. I guess it was a pretty even called game in that regard, but it took till like the end of the third period for the first penalty to be called, and it ended up being, unfortunately, Keandre Miller there. But then the Rangers got a power play. Literally, right as I said to my friend, imagine we get a power play, we get one, and we don't score on it, unfortunately. But manifesting. And then yeah, 5-on-5, the effort was just completely piss poor. There's really no denying that, and they definitely need to be better. But again, we got to give them the benefit of the doubt just because of the long layoff. Because look at what they did against the Florida Panthers. We saw a strong effort there. Maybe we see that next time out, and hopefully we do. But Miller, yeah, offensively he's been better, but defensively, let's punt the brakes there. And where Ted says, what were your thoughts when Ego had to come out? I wasn't into it, just like the crowd. I was booing my freaking head off. I was going crazy and I was upset. And I love Igor hitting the glass there. I absolutely love that. But yeah, it just sucks that he had to come out of this game, which is stupid. The NHL really needs to change something like that. Like 40 seconds left and you can't let him just finish the game. Absolutely ridiculous, especially because he made a glove save. At least take him out immediately. Shit made no sense to me, but whatever. Rangers ended up winning. And that is where we're going to end things. Thank you guys so much for stopping by for this one. Of course, leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, as always. And I will see you guys in the next one.